Hello, Happy New Year! It's finally 2025. This is not the best angle, but I'm currently in the couch with Copper laying halfway in my lap. I hope you had a very good Christmas and a good end of 2024, good start of 2025. I was talking now. You didn't like that? I'm sorry. We've just been out on a long walk, so he's kind of tired. And I'm always scared to spill coffee on him, so I'm gonna put it here. How are you? How has your start of the year been? And do you have any New Year's resolutions? Do you feel ready for a new year? I had a very good Christmas. I had a good end of 2024, and I have a good I've had a good start in 2025 as well. I didn't really like this angle, but yeah, the weather conditions here where I live in Norway has been crazy. It's been so cold and it's been lots of snow and then quite a lot of rain. So it's been very interesting to drive to work these days. Definitely have been a challenge some days. And yeah, it's been very cold, which has not able us to walk as much as we want to because he can't be walking when it's extreme conditions. It's been down to minus 15 degrees some days, so we're not gonna walk then. And as you can hear, I have a cold. I've been ill this start of the year, but I've been good. Other than that, I've had a good start of the new year. It's been slow, which feels good. I mentioned it a little bit in my last video, that I don't really have any New Year's resolutions. I think it's the first year that I don't have that, to be honest. Yeah, I talked about it in the last video. I always have goals, but I have goals for each week and each month. I feel like I reset myself for each day and each week, month. I don't really need a new year to start over, I feel like. And I also feel very content with my life and lifestyle, so I don't feel like oh, the January 1st new lifestyle changes and I'm gonna achieve this and that, and I don't really feel like that. I feel like I've been spending a couple of years just slowly adapting a lifestyle that lasts for me and not typically like I used to just set myself up for failure or a burnout at the end of the year with having just insane and even destructive goals at the end of the year. They usually contain just lots of things I wanted to achieve and change with myself and my body and things like that. And I realized that after looking in my journal a couple of years ago and seeing my goals at the beginning of the year, and kind of see how I felt at the end of the year, and I'm like, oh, I really put myself up for a burnout this year. So yeah, I learned the hard way, and I just feel more content, and I've learned a lesson there. So yeah, it feels weird not to have any New Year's resolutions, and it also feels a little good. It's weird because it feels like 2024 is just continuing, and at the same time, it feels very freeing and good not to care too much about a new year and all the things that I should change with myself. Like I have goals, I have things I would like to achieve this year, but it has nothing to do with weight loss or a full schedule at the gym or things like that. I feel like I started something good last year with implementing more mindfulness and meditation and yoga, and I want to bring that with me. I feel like I have a lifestyle that fits me, and there's always things that I would like to improve. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk that much with my voice right now, and my camera keeps filling up. But yeah, I started up this year pretty slow. I want to insert some clips that I filmed for me gardening. So the past couple of months I've been trying to collect milk cartons and egg cartons, stuff like that to use as well. And the goal is to have them in here some holes in the box and just try to expand the vegetable season a little bit.
Paradise lost but paradise found. It all comes back around. You'll go on, 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 on. Just like the river, you'll go on. And you'll go on, on, on. Just like the river, you'll go on.
Liberated I send a Buddha smile. All that class, all the style.
Just done like this. Like this. Put everything in my garden diary. As you saw, I've planted a little bit outside, but it's way too cold now, so I'm planting a little bit inside. And now it's going to be some things that are perfect for inside with artificial light. So it's dill and some chili and spinach and green kale. I'm saying perfect, but I haven't really tried it before, so just gonna try. So I'm literally sitting here in my wool from earlier and planting inside in my bathroom.
You'll go on, on, on. Just like the river, you'll go on.
Liberated I send a Buddha smile. All that class, all the style.
Okay, I may have went a little overboard. I can show you in a better light later when everything is rigged up, but yeah. What a wild Saturday night. So I just put it here and yeah, I didn't water it yet because the soil was so wet. But yeah, let's just see how this goes. I never done it that early before with the light, and I want a box like that over here as well. I'm gonna fix that later, but yeah, a lot of planting for now. And I've written everything down in my little garden book, garden diary. Yes, as you saw, I planted a little bit in January. I've been reading a lot of gardening books lately, and it always inspires me to see whatever I can do with the space that I have available here. So yeah, I heard that you could plant a little bit in egg cartons and milk cartons and put it in plastic boxes on your porch and kind of make it like a greenhouse. And so that is what I did, and I'm gonna wait for the result. I've been planning a lot in my garden this year, regarding this channel in general. I've been thinking a lot about that and planning that as well, and I think that my focus will definitely be gardening and sustainability and low waste living, the things that I try and learn in that area. And that was kind of what I was trying to do in my vlogmas or Christmas vlogs as well. I try to implement and show the things that I implement in my daily life regarding these areas, but it didn't came across the way that I wanted it to be because of limited times. It were mostly just vlogs, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to continue documenting here. That is something that I'm always trying to improve, and I'm always trying to implement new things into my life when it comes to sustainability and low waste living and things like that. So yeah, that is a little bit about my plans for this year. I talked about it in more extent in my last vlog for 2024, so you can check that out if you want to. But as I mentioned, not really any big goals. I got a new job last year. I finished my education last year. So my focus will just be improving that. And we have goals when it comes to this house, and I have goals when it comes to my running, but it's not anything special. Like I just want to take care of myself as good as possible and continue on this low waste journey and sustainability journey. And I hope that you will follow me when it comes to that. I like the little community where we can grow and learn together. So yeah, that is that. Now my plan is to go to town and not down to the center, but drive a little more than longer than usual, because the weather conditions are a lot better now. I'm having a grocery shop, so I thought instead of getting like 10% of what I need and order rest online of other things that I need, I'm going to take a proper shopping trip now, because I need to prepare myself better for the next round of snow. I need more snow shovels. I need bokashi sand. I need things for Copper, since it's so cold. He needs socks and some cover for him. So just practical things like that is hard for me to get a hold of here where I live. So I'm gonna drive a little longer. Can finally set up my little bokashi, and I'm excited for that. So I'm taking you along. I hope that you are well and that this intro was okay, because my camera shut down a million times. So yeah. So I'm gonna drive to where I used to go to university, because that's still on the countryside, but it's quite bigger. The reason why I'm going there is, first of all, they have a lot more grocery stores for when I'm going to proper shop for groceries, and they also have things for planting and gardening. Yeah, everything I need for my bokashi I'm going to buy there, and just snow shovels, things like that, because I usually end up buying a certain amount of what I need and then still have to order things online. So I'm kind of tired of that, so I thought let's just let's just go there. It's 40-minute drive, and I'm gonna show you what I get from my garden and dog and everything, and then show you my bokashi and finally set it up, because I'm ready for the garden 2025 and to really use more of my own resources that I already have in the house, and to take advantage of that and my compost, and really evolve in that area. So I'm very excited. Winter clothing for Copper in the cold, and some snowshoes, and the bokashi sand. Why are you on the table? Just a couple of garden things, but I have collected a lot, so I don't need that much, but I needed things like this. Here's my bokashi, and here's the tap. So, and a spray for smell, and then yeah, basically I just put my food scraps here and fill with this, and then I can use it for my plants and vegetables. So I'm very happy about that. Per now I just have my food scraps here, and then I put them in my bokashi at the end of the day instead of constantly filling it. And then adding some sand, I call it sand. Make some date snacks, and this is what I need: oats, coconut oil, vanilla sugar, cocoa, and some dates. So I recommend tasting these date snacks. They were so good. Even if you don't like dates, you should try them because they just taste like caramel. Yeah, caramel with coconut, and I added some chocolate, even though that wasn't in the recipe, but that's just essential, I think. So really, really good. You have to try. So I have bought organizing boxes, which I feel like I can never get enough of. I thought that I could use the organizing boxes I bought to kind of sort out this mess of a laundry room. So, you know, I complained when we moved in here that the cabinets were already filled because we're renting the house, which we were very lucky to rent this house, and we got a lot of stuff from my father-in-law. But I'm a control freak. I like to know what I have. I like organizing and structure because I'm not a naturally organized person. So I just notice if I don't put in that work and effort, my head gets really cluttered. So I really need to put in the effort to do that. I'm really grateful that we have a laundry room because we can just have all the shoes and mess here. And yeah, it allows the rest of the house to not get that messy. But it's still messy. It's too much stuff. So I bought organizing boxes. I bought some organizing things for shoes I can show you later. And my goal is to just have more system, better system, and a bigger knowledge of what is in these cabinets, and to kind of put away everything that we don't use that often, put that in the shed so that we don't get this situation where things that we use daily are on top of here, because I hate that. I like that everything has a space. I'm sorry, that's just how I am. My fiance, however, don't really get bothered by all this. And yeah, that can be hard. So I think one of the boxes can be for Copper's outside gear, because that is kind of the source of the problem. So we can put that there because he has so much stuff now, so most of his things just end up getting everywhere. So yeah, things like this, it exhausts me. So I really envy the people that don't get bothered by stuff like that, but it's just, no, it's painful to look at. Oh, I didn't know that I had one of these. I just bought one for preparing for winter. So now I can have this, and my fiance can have the other one that I bought, which is okay. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know what I have. This is exactly what I'm talking about. All copper stuff just end up on that thing. Here is where we initially wanted his candy and outside stuff, but everything ends up here. So I want to have that box, and okay, that can be here, but we need to just put those things in there because these are just filled with other things as well. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm here. Like, what the heck is this? I'm actually gonna steal this for a little better. You can't get another one. You had so many. No. Here, but yeah, these are his toys, activity board. It's still a lot of stuff that I need to put somewhere. It's not that smart to put all the things that I don't understand the purpose of in a box and give to my fiance and ask, what is the purpose of this? But that's better to have everything in a box than just everywhere. So yeah, these are the ones I was talking about, and this is the state of my closet right now. A little break now, going for a walk, and just thought I'd show you how much snow it is. Now it's a lot of snow, but it hasn't come anymore. And this weekend it was down to minus 20 degrees. Now it's like plus 4. So yeah, I was dreading the weather conditions, but it is okay per now. Here really quite a lot of snow. He loves it. We're lucky it's not that bad where we live right now. So very grateful for that. I really want to walk when it first is warm and not minus 20 degrees. Like suddenly it's so freezing. We don't walk that long now because my cold just never disappears. Haven't been in the best shape, but Copper still needs his air and a walk. No, I love the forest. I love walking here when the trees have snow on them. They're covered in snow. Just look at this. Oh my god. So beautiful. It's a little better here. Here I just put a box, so that instead of here we put it here. I know now what everything is here and here. Not the most organized still, but a lot better. Okay, so I'm in my bedroom because the robot Hoover is on. But yeah, it's actually been a few days since the last clip because this past week I have not been feeling good. I think I started off the vlog saying that as well, but I have a cold that just never goes away. And yeah, I've had a good start of the year. I think it has been a good month and a good past couple of months, and I'm feeling very good and content in my life, but January has been very hard. It's been so cold here, it's dark. I'm very good at trying to get out with Copper, and I have to go out every day with him anyway, and I have been good at running outside. I just really noticed that my sleep isn't the same. I don't feel energized when I wake up. I feel really fatigued. Yeah, it's just been a really hard, long January, which I feel like it is for a lot of people. It just surprised me a little bit because I didn't think that I was so affected by the weather. But yeah, that's just how it is, and you're gonna have to just do the best that you can. Just feel like I'm behind on sleep and work, and that all I do is sleep and work. So I don't know, but planting has kept me kind of going and looking forward to spring, and I've been reading a lot. And yeah, winter is just kind of a time to gather some energy and listen to our bodies and take care of ourselves before a very busy summer. I just really want to respect it. I have been feeling disappointed in myself in the past at the gym if I push myself or pressure myself when my body just isn't in that mode and need rest. So yeah, I just need more rest now, and a lot of people do during winter, and that's okay. I thought that this video was gonna be very a very productive one, or a very like, I thought when I started to tackle the laundry room that it was gonna be just an incredible makeover. It is a lot more space. I know a lot more what I have in there, but all the things that I gathered in a box is still in a box, and the result is kind of more half organized, half tidy. Like my friend said, it's still messy. You just have things in boxes. When I said, "Oh, I've started to just put things in boxes now," and she's like, "But then the boxes is the mess." I'm like, I know, but it has helped a little bit. And now I'm not talking about the box that I just put everything in for my fiance to look in, but more I have small organizing boxes here and there. Instead of putting clutter on the bench, I just put it there so that they have kind of a temporary place. But yeah, I don't know, I still have to look at that, but I feel like the laundry room is just going to be that room where it is temporarily cluttered and messy. Are they coming home? No. Because it's where we have our outside gear, and we have our trash before taking it out, and I have my bokashi there, and it's just gonna be like that. But as long as everything has its own space and home, and I kind of know what we have. It feels a lot better. But yeah, the reason was kind of just because I didn't have energy. I had to divide it up into a couple of days, and I just didn't have the energy for a big project. I had to do the best that I could and have energy for the other daily stuff as well. Instead of exhaust myself with decluttering and organizing and not have the energy to vacuum the living room or clean the bathroom or walk my dog, you know. So yeah, that's why it didn't get kind of exactly how I wanted it to be, but I still wanted to include it, and maybe it can motivate you a little bit to start organizing, because when you're a lot inside in winter, a messy space can feel a lot, and if you have a messy space, you can feel messy in your head. But also, I wanted to include this little talk because it's so important to just respect where you're at. And if you in one moment feel like you have a little extra energy and you want to declutter, and you find out, no, I didn't really have that extra energy, it's okay. That's just how it is. Yeah, so just listen to your bodies and kind of just try to nurture yourself a little extra now this winter. I'm making a vegetable soup as we speak. I'm just here in my duvet and waiting for my vegetable soup to be finished. And just cozying up, drinking lots of tea and cocoa and reading. And yeah, that's just how it is now. But it felt good to be back and to plant and catch up a little bit. Post a new video. I hope that you're doing fine. Hope you're okay. Hope this video was okay, and I'll see you soon.